Hey everybody, Matt Risley here with MRI Customs. I wanted to bring you a new Softail install video today, show you guys what's up with our new kit. So I'm going to have Mike come over, check out the kit, and I'll start to talk you guys through the new pieces. So this is everything that you would get from us. Number one, the new assembly, up and down, gear driven, with cam, driven with an actuator. Really awesome part, very happy with this. All of us are here. We just think it's beautiful. So that's your main unit. You're going to get a couple of these angle plates in each kit. I'm going to talk about these later in detail. You're also going to get your hardware pack as you always do, wiring harness as you always do, actuator with the clamp installed, and the cam pusher on the other side. And in some kits that we're going to offer for taller bikes, one block shim kit and one extra angle plate. Again, talk about this in a minute. So that's pretty much the kit. Let me talk about this. This is our oh shit pin, if you will. So this is what you're going to remove if you were to have problems with the actuator, the kit itself, whatever the case may be. And when you remove this, then the legs will become free. You'll be able to put them up to the bike and get you home safely. So that's the last thing I really want to talk about there. Lastly is the tools that we're going to need. I've got a 3/16 Allen, a little stubby ratchet, and I've got a 5/32 Allen, little stubby ratchet, and then I have the same, just regulars, and I also have an 1/8" Allen. And that's pretty much all you're going to need to install the kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking the unit, and we're going to remove the front bolts completely. Front is the one that has the 2 bolts. The back will have the 4. So you're going to unscrew this. You're going to remove this plate. This is a lock plate. And we're going to loosen these just so this has a little bit of room to move on here. Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit of room. And what we're going to do to start the installation is I've got the primary off of this bike so you guys can see what's up much easier than having to try to film underneath here. But at the end I'll put the primary on and you guys can see that everything fits. But as I say, I just want to do it like this so you guys can get a really good idea of what all is involved. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lower the bike. All the kits right now are set up with Legend Air Ride that we've tested, so anything with Legend style suspension, you should be in great shape. And as long as the suspension itself, any brand of suspension isn't bigger than the stock shocks, you ought to be money. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have Mike kind of come over here on this side and film in this way. And I'm going to go ahead and just slide the unit in right here. You can see I'm sliding it on the frame rail right there, and it's on. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and air the bike up. Now the thing is, we don't want to air the bike up all the way. We just want to go up just so makes it a little easier for us to work on it. So I'm going to have Mike come back over here. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and install this plate that I took off in the beginning. It's labeled the direction that it goes. So I'm going to slide it in the front like this. And I'm going to go ahead and come back over, Mike. And I'm going to start these 2 bolts. And this is the plate that I've taken out here, if you guys can see that. And I'm putting it in this void, and it locks in place. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my fasteners that I removed earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and reinstall them loosely at this point. I'm just getting everything to kind of fit on here. And from there, I'm going to go ahead just by hand, and for the video's sake, pretty much, just tighten these up by hand. It's all going to work the same at the end. And cruise kind of along. Make sure we've got them all started, and we don't have any more. We have some play back and forth, but we don't have any play up and down. So that's pretty perfect. So that's how to install the kit right there. That is the gist of how to do that. So that's number one. that's probably a good place to start. And we're going to pick up on video number 2 on routing your actuator underneath the primary. So we'll stop that on video number 1 again. So just a recap, we went over the entire kit and we went ahead and started to install the base unit on the bike. We lowered it down, took the 2 front bolts out, put the lock plate, removed the lock plate, slid it in position, put the lock plate in, and hand tightened all these bolts, and we're free sailing right here. I mean, this baby feels fantastic. If Mike wants to pan down here, feels fantastic, and that's what you want. Nothing, no real side to side, but very free up and down. And that's it for this video.